It's Monday, November 9th, and we have a new all-time high for the S&P 500 this morning. We had big news over the weekend, so let's go to the daily chart, check out, see what's going on. I'm going to try and keep this as brief as I can. I'm going to try and show you some opportunities. Also had a video last night, going to reference that very, very quickly. You can see here how we have a double bottom higher low. That's the 100-day moving average. We barely got below it about 2 weeks ago. Election jitters, pretty normal to see the market pull back ahead of the election. On average, 6% rally after the election. This is typically when we know what the election results are going to be. Joe Biden had a substantial lead. The market started factoring in that he was going to be elected, so it rallied. Well, what gives with this huge market rally that we have this morning, right through the all-time high? Well, Pfizer announced over the weekend that they have a vaccine that is going to be ready for mass distribution this year. 2020, they will have millions, hundreds of millions of doses available for those who have the greatest need, and it is 90% effective. This is exactly what we need to get through this coronavirus. Until now, everything's been in fits and starts and stops, and the coronavirus is increasing, and now the cases are decreasing, and now it's increasing again. This is what we need to open up the economy and release that pent up demand. Stock valuations are still pretty lofty at a forward PE of 23, but if the economy can start to gain some traction, we're off to the races. Plus 0% interest rates still make stocks attractive on a relative basis because you can't make any money with interest rates at 0% and yields not keeping pace with inflation. That generates negative real returns. So money is flowing into the market. We've got a new all-time high. You can see here how we checked that previous all-time high this morning. I think we're going to be off to the races the rest of the day. I just exited a nice S&P position. You can see we had a little bit of a bullish cross right in here. That's where I got long. Right there, we had lots of tails under body. We also had a higher, low, double bottom, just like we saw on the daily chart. This one's not as pronounced, but the market should be able to grind higher. I believe there's still a lot of money on the sidelines. I still believe that asset managers are under allocated and they're playing catch up. A lot of investors pulled their money off to the sidelines ahead of the election. We certainly did. We were going to wait for clarity. We've got clarity. In my pre-open market comments on Friday, I had advised everyone to buy the SPY on the open. I didn't know we were going to have a 150-point rally today. I didn't know that Pfizer was going to release the results of its new vaccine, but I did know that the market was starting to grind higher and that the all-time high was likely to be challenged. We also have seasonal strength fueling the market rally right now. So all systems go. Market looks good. We've got this nice support level right here. The support level was the prior all-time high. So we tested it once, tested it again. Long tails under body, that's a sign that every time they try and knock the market down, buyers gobble, gobble, gobble those shares up. So I believe that we're going to gradually move higher. I wouldn't get super aggressive right here, right now. I wouldn't go into this with the mentality that this is it. This was my last chance to get in and it's over. Absolutely not. Not with a 150-point S&P 500 rally. My gosh. Those gains are going to be tested all the time. There are going to be some profit takers along the way. So you shouldn't expect that this is a rocket ship ready for liftoff. Certainly good news that the vaccine is coming to market, that it's going to be available in 2020. That really could stimulate economic growth in the next few months. So don't lunge, don't chase, be patient, look for really good opportunities. So I'm going to go into one of my searches today. We've got many searches available. And I really like this one here, by the way, WKHS. You see horizontal support right here, long tails under body. This is a daily chart. Stock pulls back. It tests that horizontal support, starts to grind a little bit higher. Now we've got earnings before the open today. the stock has been able to rally above the 100-day moving average. It's been able to break this downward sloping trend line. I like it. I think this stock could be really good. Down at that $15 level, let's take a look and see where those puts are trading. This will be the first stock I highlight today. We're probably going to have to go out a little bit in time, perhaps even beyond November 20th. Those $15 puts, you can see here they're bid at 35 cents. So here's a trade that will make you 10% in 2 weeks. And here's how it works. You want to sell the out of the money $15 put expiring on November 20th for 35 cents. Well, what will I have to put up for this trade? You'll have to put up roughly 20% of the strike price. So in this case, it would be $3. And you have a chance to make 35 cents, which is better than 10%. 35 cents divided by $3, do the math, 10% in the course of 2 weeks. That's a nice return. And we can see here that the stock would have to get down to that prior low, and it's already above the 100-day moving average. It's going to continue to grind higher. I think you can get more aggressive with this as well. Certainly looks like a good day trading candidate. I like it. WKHS. So we're going to go into after earnings and see what else we've got working on this list. CGC, big run up. Train has left the station. Wouldn't chase that one. PLUG, another really nice breakout. Now I do like this. Got a breakout above that downward sloping trend line. It checks the 50-day moving average. Now it's through this horizontal resistance today on heavy volume, earnings before the open. I do like it. I don't think I can rush in just now. I want to make sure that this breakout holds. So if the stock continues to grind higher, then I think we can sell some out of the money puts at that $19 strike on the notion that this stock will continue to move higher. So that one looks pretty good too. WKHS, that came up on this search. Let's go into Pop Bull, another one of my favorite searches. I'm going to visually scan down the list. As soon as you have a coronavirus vaccine, what does that mean? That means that people are going to be getting on cruise ships, they're going to be going to hotels, they're going to be going to concerts. LYV, Live Nation. Big breakout through this horizontal resistance level. You can see here that they had earnings after the close last Thursday. Pretty muted reaction, but this is really big news. I think on any pullback, you can see that $60 resistance level that was right there. That's where I think you want to be selling your out of the money bullish put spreads. And they have lots of lead time that they need for their concerts. I'm pretty confident they're going to start scheduling them. Anything around the $60 strike price premium wise? No. But earnings have been out, and if long term you feel that this is very bullish for Live Nation and that this is a longer term breakout, which I believe it is, we're going to go out to the December expiration. They only have monthly options. We're going to click on that $60 put. We're going to click on the 57.50. We know that we like to get 50 cents because there is $2.50 between the strike prices. I like to get a 50-cent credit. There you can see it's possible. We've got it right in the middle. It is a penny bid offered at 82 cents. I like that. And that is a longer term swing trade that really leans on this horizontal breakout point right here. It's another good trade, very easy to find. Lyft, nice little breakout right there. I think we highlighted this last week. Long-term breakout of that downward sloping trend line. They've recently had some news regarding California and the way that their drivers need to be handled in terms of healthcare benefits. It was favorable for Uber and Lyft. Nice breakout above the 100-day moving average. Now you can see it's above the 200-day. Getting a little stretched, though, in my opinion. I wouldn't be chasing this. I think you'll probably see a pullback to that 200-day moving average. Then you'll have a better opportunity to maybe sell a bullish put spread down here on that $29 level, right around the 100-day moving average. Airlines, save, nice breakout. JWN, retailers, especially those that are brick and mortar based, could start to see some traffic back in the malls. Got some energy stocks. A lot of the laggards are moving higher, which I'm going to get to a point right now that I need to make regarding the Roku trade. Here you've got Disney. Disney's also getting involved in streaming media. That's been fueling the stock recently. But now, with a vaccine possible, they'll be able to get their theme parks back open. Downward sloping trend line right here that you can see visually. Break out above all the major moving averages, break out above horizontal resistance. You can see that 136 level right there. That is the support level that you want to lean on. Let's take a look, see what we've got option wise. Maybe we'll sell a November 20th 135 put and we'll key off of that. Don't want to go November 13th. That's a little bit too close. So we can go, actually, before I do that, I've got to make one other check. I have to see when the earnings date is. Not going to work. We've got earnings coming out on the 12th of November, so no go on Disney. Got to wait for those earnings to come and go. PFE, there's the stock of the day, there's the news, the company that's got the vaccine. Beautiful breakout here above the $39 price point. Typically, drug stocks don't carry a lot of option implied volatility, so you're probably not going to get enough premium down around that 39.50 level for me to even check. Keep taking a look here, see if we see anything else that we like. Caterpillar trying to break out. There's your earnings release, trying to break out right here in the middle of its daily range. Maybe it goes, not my favorite. Out of the stocks that we've taken a look at, I definitely liked LYV and WKHS. So those are the two that I would focus on today. I do have to go back and take a look at Roku because that was in last night's video. Now, I'd mentioned to everyone that we wanted to sell the 240, 237.50 bullish put spread, but I had also mentioned I don't know what's going to happen overnight, folks. The S&P futures were up, I think, 15 or 20 points when I recorded the video last night. But I said, if there's a monster move that takes place overnight, you've got to take that into consideration. I certainly didn't expect a 150 point S&P rally. Now, I canceled the bullish put spread and I posted that on YouTube, posted it on Twitter, posted it to all my members. So don't do this trade. If we get filled on Roku Monday morning, that means that the stock is weak relative to the market. We don't want that when the market's up 150 points. Roku should have been up 15, 20, 30, $40 the way that stock moves. It should have been boom, off to the races. It was not. Roku actually opened lower today. Why? Let's take a look at the stock on a 5-minute basis. And here you can see, look at that gap down today. That is a $30 gap down. But you would have known that before the open if you were watching it. You could have pulled up pre-open quotes on it. Well, why was it down so much? The whole tech sector got absolutely hammered because money was rotating out of tech stocks. Tech stocks have been super, super hot. There's been a lot of money in tech stocks. That's kind of been a flight to safety play during the coronavirus for a lot of investors. And now those stocks have had big gains, so the money is rotating out of tech and it's rotating into all the laggards, travel and entertainment stocks, airline stocks, transportation stocks, things of that nature. And if I bring up the QQQ, you can see how a lot of the big tech names have been down. Look, S&P 500 up 150 points on the open today. Look where QQQ is. It's actually lower on the day. So that's a massive rotation right now. Does that mean that tech is dead? No. I still like tech. I still think there are going to be lots of opportunities for us in tech. It's just going to be a little bit slow relative to other stocks right now. So yes, there will be lots of opportunities in tech. In fact, because I knew that I liked Roku and I knew that I liked the price action on Friday, I watched this double bottom, higher low, relative strength. I bought Roku in here on this nice green bar right here and took a $3 gain out of it. So the videos that I do on Sunday nights, even if the stock is not performing or behaving the following morning, keep an eye on it because we know that we want it on our radar. We know that it's super strong. So in this instance, even with Roku pulling back, there was a really nice opportunity in it. But I wanted to review that. And again, just mention that you've got to take a look at what the stock is doing before the open the next day. What's the market doing the next day before the open? When I record these videos at night, I have no idea of what news might possibly hit. So we've got the market right here pulling back a little bit off of this compression. You can see a long green candle right here. I believe we're going to take out this high. I'm looking for the market to float gradually higher. Make sure that today you're looking for some of these laggards. We've got a lot of searches that you can use in Option Stalker to find them. Relative Strength 30 is a fantastic one. We've got heavy buying is another fantastic search. If I want to, I can look at stocks that already have a proprietary buy signal on a daily and a 1 hour basis to narrow my search down. Lots of great stocks in here. Now you can see Lyft is in there, Disney is in there, RCL, lots of travel and entertainment. Boeing is in there. This could really help Boeing because it helps the airlines. We also, hopefully, are one step closer to a stimulus bill. Hopefully, Republicans and Democrats will come together, get the stimulus bill out there. That also would help Boeing and the airlines because there will probably be a provision for that industry. That's all I've got for you today. If you like the market content, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on your notifications so that you never miss one of these videos. And there goes the market right there trying to poke through that resistance. I think we're going to continue to grind higher. Good luck with your trading, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.